There's my pretty face. I remember when I showed this slide deck to my mother the first time, she's like, "Why'd you chop off your head? You look bald." But see, I still have some hair up there. It's more gray than you guys can probably see. But yeah, my name's Alex. I am the founder, and I initially got into automations when I was focused on e-commerce. That's what I did out of university, and I was able to scale a couple private label brands, mainly leveraging multiple different automated systems. Didn't have a huge team. Automation with software and technology made everything easier, easier to measure, statistically proven. Everything worked by the math, and that helped me really scale things up. Why am I still not in e-commerce? Well, Big Brother Bezos and his team decided to compete with some of my private label brands directly. They took my lunch, ate it, spit it out, and kicked me out of the system. And I realized I never wanted to do Amazon again. I tried all the different automation firms in the past for Amazon automation, Walmart automation. I just didn't like not having the control. But what I did love and learn in that experience was how automation can literally be leveraged in such an incredible way when you have the depth. And my father was always into trading. He used to work on Wall Street back in the day. He got into it. He still does options trading now. He gave me my first taste a couple of years ago. And after the whole Amazon thing happened, I started to look for all different types of trading systems. I was a consumer. I was on the webinars and the other side of the calls, basically trying all the different things. Like I said, Amazon automation, Airbnb automation, Walmart automation, and pretty much all those were a lot of hype, no numbers, no data, but a lot of talk that I ended up just getting absolutely burned on. I even tried other algorithmic systems, Forex martingale systems, which I'll get into in a little bit. My 2 cents, just from my own personal experience, cautious, be very, very cautious of any sort of Forex automation system. They are very sketchy and they work with very sketchy brokers for a reason. So in my unfortunate experience of getting my teeth kicked in and having to learn several times what not to do, I eventually started to work with and find actual developers, algorithmic developers across the entire internet. Like I like to say, I kissed every frog from pretty much every pond until I finally found a couple of my so-called princesses, which even though they're all guys, I should probably say princes. Anyways, you get the term or the analogy. And we started to build out systems that I initially wanted to build for myself. But I started to use them, family started to use them, started to let a closed group of beta use them. And we've been working on them ever since for literally the past 6 years. And that's sort of what brings us here to Vincere. And we continue to work on it. It's what we do. It's what we love. Like my passion is definitely not being in these uncomfortable scenarios on these webinars. I like to have my screens and assess data and build with my devs. Favorite thing to do. But the reason why we created Vincere is because of my experience in this space of seeing so many people get burned, including myself, with sketchy systems. So we wanted to kind of be the knight in shining armor, so to speak, to stand the analogy phrase. And Vincere, father's Italian, my mom's Greek. Vincere means to win. And that's the whole intention of what we do. We build algorithmic systems to win in the markets.